What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King B.O.B. and welcome back to another video, man. Hey, man, say, man, look, man. Alright, so look, first thing first, been gone. Out the way, don't question me. Number two, we here with this trap geek, King Von, friends become enemies. We here with that, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of videos that I'm finna bust out. This probably might be the second video you might see, but I don't know. But this is the first video I'm recording today, and I'm finna have bust out a lot of videos, bro. I'm finna get back on my shit. I've been tripping, but I've been working out, though. I've been working out, been going to work, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to get healthy, you know what I'm saying, trying to get right. But yeah, man, I ain't finna hold y'all too much longer. We about to go ahead and get into the video. If you new to Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new, turn on your post notification because the grind doesn't stop. The original video will be down in the description below if you want to go check it out for yourself. And yeah, man, with that being said, let's get it. Let's go, man. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute since I've done a reaction video. So, y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fight. Work with me. Work with me, please. 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 You know what I'm saying? God, but let's go and get into the video, man. Let's go and get into the video. Let's get it. Let's go.
You know what people told me? People told me you and Youngboy was beefing or something like that. You said something about what happened?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests and holes, and then you know how the internet will try to make it, but it ain't nothing too serious, nothing you should worry about. 5 people were shot overnight in downtown Atlanta. 2 of them died, and now investigators are working to figure out what led up to the violence.
I think that academics interview came out a little bit before he passed too, like maybe like a day or two, maybe a week. I don't know. I don't know, but it came out a little bit before he passed though. That's crazy though. R.I.P. King Von.
Breathe it, cuz.
Hold on, you can't move on that thing.
You got it. My fault.
Yeah.
Man, he's shot. What you mean wrong side?
Alright, what's up everybody? We gotta talk about this King Von situation. Rest in peace. It's tragic. Everything that could have went wrong that night. Von was shot in the parking lot of the Monaco Hookah Lounge right in the center of downtown Atlanta after this huge brawl with Quando Rondo's crew and a couple of undercover police. Everything was captured on surveillance cameras with multiple angles, and I've seen so many.
Oh my god, hold on. Because this quality auto set. Okay, all right, we'll leave it alone.
Many rumors and fake stories circulating. The stuff about Dirk buying all the tickets to Quando Rondo's next show. News sites posting Snapchats from a fake Quando Rondo account calling King Von Queen Von. That's all fake. We don't have to invent stories. Reality is already crazy. People don't even know. There was almost a second shootout the night Von was killed. After the chaos in the parking lot at the hookah spot, both crews rushed to the hospital and went to the same one. That's why Quando Rondo went immediately to Instagram Live when he got to the entrance at the Grady.
That nigga Brasine Brown at the same hospital and got scared. When it went live, fake ass street niggas on my son. It would have been another episode at that bitch fuck with the media hollering these niggas pussy. Fuck. Size 12. Okay.
Memorial Hospital.
Just keep breathing, cuz. Come on.
And while they moved Von's body on the highway 8 miles from the hospital to the morgue, Atlanta police were in the very same hospital charging Quando Rondo's boy Little Tim.
So, my thing is, I want to know, like, how, okay, it happened, the situation happened around 3, correct? Around what time did the doctors pronounce King Von dead? Because I know we didn't get the information until what was it, like 12. I know I was on my lunch break. So I know for a fact I didn't get the information to start like 12, like 11:59, 12ish. 12:05. That's when I really, you know what I'm saying? That's when I really got the information, and then after that it was just instant R.P. King Von, R.P. King Von, R.P. King Von. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, like, around what time did they really pronounce him dead? Because that sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't sound like too much longer. And then also, if I remember correctly, Lil Tim, I mean, I don't know if he was getting charged that day or if he got charged, because the news came out that he got, you know what I'm saying, charged like a few days, like 2-3 days later. So shit wild, bro. There's a hopefully Trap Geek get into all this. You get what I'm saying?
For the murder of King Von. Now, not only is Lil Tim fighting this felony murder case, but something people don't know is he's already fighting a conspiracy case in Georgia. After this year-long investigation took down a trap house in Savannah, confiscating 15 pounds of kush, $16,000 cash, and a bunch of guns. And if you're online even a little bit, you've seen the rumors circulating that NBA Youngboy is responsible for Von's death. We saw close NBA Youngboy affiliates going immediately to IG Live as soon as it happened, laughing at Von being killed.
The joke's on you, you diss, now you getting wrapped down. Yeah.
Say that's that Von pick. When I seen it got popped, all I could do was laugh. All I could do was laugh.
Now, we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, check out my song of the day. This is my guy Young Po. Let's go.
Young Paul, shout out to you, my boy. Gotta have it. Y'all go find that. I ain't here for that. I ain't here for that.
Alright, it's
No
messed up to
disrespect,
say,
my boy,
but this is
but
the
I ain't
most
here.
attention Quando Rondo's ever gotten in his career. He was
Facts.
never a headliner, he's not a huge artist, but now he's in the position
Facts.
where he's playing up the role of the bad guy. Dropping that
Facts.
song, addressing the king.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, Quando Rondo, he done put out a few songs that, boy, ever since this situation, bro, he been on one. I ain't gonna lie, he been on one. I've been saying he been dropping a lot of music, and a lot of them it's like subliminal, you know what I'm saying? But
Von's situation,
he been taking,
shooting that video, dressed up as the guy who killed him, Little Tim. He's been
With
wearing
all-
bulletproof
everything
vests
that come with
everywhere, getting all his shows canceled. And what makes the situation worse, at one point, King Von and Quando were cool with each other.
63rd nigga, some dirty ass niggas, man. I'm talking about. Hey, listen, no man, a nigga on 64, but y'all 63rd niggas over there smoking crack.
That's a video from a year ago of the two of them before a show in Atlanta, cracking jokes and making fun of Von's ops together. But realistically, this relationship was not gonna last. And yes, NBA Youngboy is involved.
Youngboy, the YB situation was just too real, just too good. All us got a real bond, so I don't f that music shit, like, you feel me? This shit way deeper than that.
The reason Youngboy is mentioned in this is cause he has ties with both Quando and Von. Quando was the first artist signed to Youngboy's Never Broke Again label. They've been real close ever since, making music, doing shows. They even tag team jumped their own security together. And when Youngboy was beefing with Kodak Black a couple years back, Quando showed his loyalty by going on IG Live and burning Kodak's merch.
Man, it's up. Man, we on some NBA shit, man. Tell Ethica don't send me this shit no more, man.
He even went to New York and got into a brawl in Brooklyn with Kodak's artist Tutu G's. According to Tutu, Quando got slapped, people were throwing chairs, it was chaos.
Just beat the shit out of Quando. You not good in my city. Don't try and shake my hand. I don't want to talk. Okay. But okay, so at least, you know what I'm saying, Quando showing his loyalty. You know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I'm saying, Youngboy signed him and he's showing his loyalty, you know what I'm saying? He's showing like, hey bro, you know what I'm saying, I'm with you type shit.
Now thankfully,
Vaughn was the
nobody
same
got
exact
hurt,
way with
but
Dirk.
the beef is still on to
You know
this
what I'm
day.
saying? Vaughn was the
And
same way-
Youngboy's got a
that same way
huge
with
list
Dirk.
of these industry beefs with people he doesn't get along with. One tension that was slowly building behind the scenes was with him and a new artist out of Chicago named King Von.
Fuck Youngboy talking about on this song, bro. He talking crazy on this one.
Oh, yeah?
He ain't even like that. Oh! On his ass, man. You got Cap in your raps.
At this point, Von was just starting to get hot. He had Crazy Story 1 out, the buzz was slowly building. And in March of 2019, Von went on Instagram Live to say that Youngboy was lying in his raps. Youngboy fans were quick in the comments, spamming him to apologize or something was gonna happen to Von in 48 hours. Fast forward a couple months to December of 2019. Lil Reese, who's super close to Von, comes out and says he would never do a song with Youngboy. After fans were asking him for
All you need is you should just blow that, spin that check. I won't dare pay that little boy to get on the track with me, nigga. Reese won't pay for NBA Youngboy feet.
a collab.
Okay.
We could see these lines being drawn real quick between
Try to
Oblak
look up
and
to the
Youngboy's crew
left
4KT.
because I got like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Fast forward again, 4 months ago. These photos surface of Von holding hands with young boy's ex-girl and baby mama, Jania. At the same time, Von was tweeting subliminals about
I'll post some shit on this bitch that make a motherfucker cry and stop claiming their kids, all that type of shit. There's someone's baby mama in that photo gallery getting done filthy.
Some other dude's girl doing stuff that would have him stop claiming his kids. It didn't take long for Youngboy to match that energy and go out and do a song with King Von's ex-girl, Asian Doll. Both of them using each other.
And she done went and got my man face tatted on her hand. Boy, Asian Doll been going through it, quote unquote. It's so crazy. This came out, the plug guy put his video out 2 days before Von passed.
There's girls as props to get at one another. And the whole time, people like 600 Breezy from Chicago were hyping Von up, saying stuff like, I love what you're doing, we know what you're doing.
I can dig on Steve, I love what you're doing, gang, you know the game. You know the game, though.
Hashtag Rapper K. So he's saying rapper killer. Basically, he's cryptically talking about Youngboy, who then responded indirectly but super directly at the same time by saying, I'm gonna make sure my son F's your daughter since you're trolling. Now this tension kept building and building behind the scenes. Von's even got subliminals about Youngboy on this new album he dropped last month, Welcome to O-Block. On the song Mine 2, Von says outright that he's got beef in Louisiana and the other dude doesn't know it. He's rapping that gangster shit, now he's gotta show him. So when the news hit last month that Von got killed in a confrontation with Youngboy's
my nose on? What the fuck?
Artist, theories started to circulate that it was Youngboy who ordered the hit. 2 days after Von was killed, a fan uploaded an old unreleased song from Youngboy and titled it like it was a King Von diss called Let Them Shots Off. Now this was pure clickbait, but the video still managed to go to number 8 on trending on YouTube, and it's not about King Von at all. And I saw fans starting to go back into Youngboy's catalog, reading into his lyrics, looking for clues. One song in particular, they claim predicted Von's death 2 months before it happened. The song is called Dead Trolls, and at one point in the song, Youngboy talks about planning to rob somebody in Atlanta. He talks about leaving his ops dead and mentions D Rose being away.
I'm like, any, mini, money, mo. Put my ops in a row. Leader, one dead, I leave one dead. D Rose, he away from the Bulls home. Too much money on me, bro. Hold my crown.
Away from the Chicago Bulls home. You connect the lyrics. King Von was staying in Atlanta. He got killed in Atlanta. D Rose was a point guard for the Chicago Bulls. But in Chicago Drill, D Rose was an infamous O-Block shooter who got 40 years for a murder.
600.
He's been shouted out on numerous tracks by Chief Keef and even Von, who's got photos side by side with him. And this song Dead Trolls just happened to drop shortly after these photos surfaced of King Von holding hands with Jania, Youngboy's ex-girl. Now, before we get carried away, no, I don't think this song predicted Von's death 2 months before it happened. I don't think Youngboy cooked up some Louisiana voodoo to make that happen. In reality, the Atlanta line could be about anybody. Half the industry's in Atlanta, and Youngboy beefs with half the industry. Jada Youngin, Fredo Bang, their beefs are well documented. Both of them got tension with Youngboy, and both of them record in Atlanta. So, no, I don't buy it. Truth is, Von's manager says this incident was personal between Quando and Von.
This has nothing to do with...
Okay, so... Damn, I'm pausing a lot. My fault. But the original video will be down in the description below. I said that earlier. Do what you please, my boy. You get what I'm saying? But I seen a video a little while ago that said King Von died for Lil Reese. Basically saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this video, I mean, this beef was, like, also, like, Lil Reese shit. Like, Lil Reese had a beef with Quando, and because of how close them Chicago niggas is, O-Block and whatever block Reese from, how they clicked up, you know what I'm saying? That's like a brother to King Von, so it's basically like, you beef with him, you beef with me too, type shit. I don't know how true that is, and I don't, like, no, this is all, you know, speculations, you get what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. I just wanted to throw that out there too. I don't know if it. I also heard that Lil Durk was beefing with NBA YoungBoy too, and Von like was like, okay, since you know what I'm saying, Durk beefing with him, I'ma beef with him and shit. Since you signed to him, I got you. You get what I'm saying, type shit. but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Young boy doing a song with Asian Doll, and that has nothing to do with this, right?
No, this had to do with Von being the person he is, and then he don't like all that sneak this social media stuff.
And as those tensions escalated between both camps, word is Quando had been talking shit behind the scenes about Von for quite some time, to the point where Von said if he caught someone from that camp, he was putting hands on them. And this music industry's small,
did put hands
you're gonna
on
run
him.
into people.
He put hands
especially
on
in
that boy.
Atlanta. That's where all the good studios are, producers,
Found
label
him,
offices.
beat him.
Quando
It was
Rondo's
simple.
from Georgia. Dirk and Von are both based out there too, so this was only a matter of time. Now, the Monaco Hookah Lounge is right in the center of downtown Atlanta. King Von's been to that spot before, it's a popular place, but it's also a red zone for shootouts. 3 people have been killed at this place in the last year alone. That's why there were undercovers patrolling the area that night and at the venue. Now the first reports that came out were confusing. The news said that undercover police had shot Von. We even saw dispatch calls from Chicago PD telling their officers that Atlanta police had shot Von and to move with caution around O Block because emotions would be high.
Last night in Atlanta, police shot King Von and 2 of his people. Social media is active with, they're upset with the police. So if we have any jobs in Parkway, send 2 cars. Keep your eyes open, be wary. They're not happy with the police over there.
We later found out 3 separate crews were involved. Von's crew, Quando's crew, and the undercover police. Now nobody knows what set Von off, but Von's manager says that night he wasn't himself. Von was celebrating his album release at Opium nightclub a few hours earlier. He was supposed to go back to his Airbnb around 2:30 in the morning, but he suddenly decided to switch routes midway and go to this hookah spot on Trinity Avenue about 10 minutes away. Now Von cannot carry weapons himself. He's been fighting that case with Dirk in Atlanta for close to a year. They got strict guidelines to follow, but he knows his status. Usually Von travels with 3 to 4 security, a bulletproof truck, and his guys from Chicago. But on this night, he left Club Opium by himself with 1 driver and 1 other car, leaving that fleet of security behind. When Von got to the hookah spot, he waited for 30 minutes in the car, and his security finally got word of his new location change and immediately rushed over to get to him. The whole time, Quando Rondo just happened to be in the same parking lot at that same hookah spot, napping in his McLaren. I know coincidences can happen, but this one's pretty big. What are the chances that King Von randomly decided to change routes and go to a hookah spot where somebody that he doesn't like happens to be at? One of Von's friends spots Quando and goes back to tell Von, and on the CCTV camera we see Quando making his way over to this white SUV, scanning the area cautiously.
This is all footage I haven't seen before. I ain't seen this footage. I ain't seen this. I ain't know it was like this for real. Only footage I seen is when Von immediately started walking up to him, and when the fight happened, and you know what I'm saying, you know, whatever, what else happened, you know what I'm saying. But I ain't see all this. I ain't know like there was extra footage of him walking. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Boy, and that means just Von just sitting in that car, just sitting there whole time.
Shortly after, you see Von leaping out of his own car, going looking for Quando. As soon as Von sees Quando, he starts throwing punches. Von is unarmed, but his crew is swarming Quando quickly. That's when Quando's bro Lil Tim hops out the white SUV, pulls a pistol out, and fires off 5 shots, hitting Von in the chest and thighs. Bullets also graze Von's manager, who is in the mix of it. All hell breaks loose. Von's bro Slutty, who was right next to Von when the brawl started, was the first person to return fire once Von gets shot, hitting Lil Tim in the leg once, but then his gun jams, so he can't finish the job. Now this actually saves Lil Tim's life. Him getting shot in the leg drops him to the ground, making him a non-threat.
That's why he did the full little ballerina swirl. No cap, because I always wondered like why the hell he was just like he just started hopping and shit. I ain't know all that. See, I'm learning shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit was months ago, like five months ago. 5 months ago. I'm recording this in March. Yeah, 5 months ago. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
To the undercover police who were creeping around back in the adjacent parking lot. With Lil Tim on the ground and Slutty standing over him with a jammed up Glock, Slutty turns and runs into the adjacent parking lot towards the undercovers, who start ringing off shots and hit both Slutty and another O-Block guy named Louis in the head, killing Slutty on the spot and leaving Louis in critical condition. This whole time, Quando is still tangled up with King Von, who's just been shot a bunch of times and has paralysis in the bottom half of his body. According to Von's manager, Quando is screaming, "Von shot, Von shot." And on camera, it looks like he leans in and holds close to Von, either trying to help him or take his chain. It's hard to say which. But eventually, Von's brother Muop runs over and knocks Quando in the head, separating him from Von, where they can now pick him up and escape in a getaway vehicle. Unfortunately, even though the hospital was just 10 minutes away, doctors could not save his life. And now, we're left in the aftermath.
Yes, sir, man. Recipe King Von, man.
You're talking about two clicks with huge influence, money, and power. The very next day, we saw 600 Breezy hitting the freeway at 150 miles an hour, leaving Chicago to go to Baton Rouge as a declaration of war with NBA YoungBoy's crew 4KT.
We smoke if you really have it. We condone the violence. All you hear is sirens.
Breezy is also openly talking about revenge on socials, leaving kissy emojis underneath Von's killer's IG page. Several days after everything happened, Von's childhood bro, Mimo600, went to Savannah, Georgia to film a music video in Quando Rondo's neighborhood. I think he filmed it in the housing complex close by. Regardless, point is, nobody's squashing nothing. And while Mimo was out there in Quando's neighborhood, this girl DMs him saying they should link up while he's there. After doing some research on the girl, Mimo finds her in a Quando Rondo music video just last year. It was a setup, a backdoor attempt in Quando's home city. And you've heard that theory, the enemy of your enemy is your friend. That's playing out in real time. But it's not just the industry that's affected by Von's death. We can look at the city of Chicago too. This has been the most violent year in Chicago since 2016. And just like when FBG Duck died, one side was laughing. Well, now it's the other side's turn. As these memes of Von packs are being shared all over the internet, diss songs being made, and people close to Duck just showing Von no signs of sympathy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video. Rest in peace to Von. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.
Stream 85 plus live channels with no hidden fees.
Okay, all right, bro. That was a good video. I learned a few things. You know what I'm saying? I learned a few things. I ain't learned too much. Like I knew a certain amount, but I did learn some things. This is a good video. If Trap Geek got some other stuff I wanna react to, and I'm gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. It's been your boy King BLV. If you liked the video, share the video. If you didn't like the video, and always subscribe if you new. And I'm out, bro.